Well, hey, all. Welcome to Desert Armory and More. Hope you're having a blessed evening so far. Make sure everything's on silent, not getting any disruptions here. The doggy Canella's in here because I'm having a snack and she thinks that she needs to have some. So she came in here to beg for some. Yep. YouTube, just like that sign said that you saw there, as well as this one, not for sale. Educational purposes only. Nothing in this live is for sale. What's up, Brantley? Murray, hello. Get you back, back again. Murray's back. We got someone over here, too. Hey, what's up? Charamano. Hey, guys. Appreciate you guys coming into Desert Armory and More. What's up, Grill? How you doing, buddy? Canela, move. How y'all doing? Let's see if my doggy ends up sneaking some cheese again. Not even the Canela doggy is for sale. Nope. Hey, Thomas. Ulysses at work. What do you do for work? It's kind of late in the day to be working, especially on a Sunday. Hey, thanks you, Ohio man. Ohio man, appreciate it. Murray says, hey, before we actually get going, just look over to the comment section and you work all the way over passing your name and the names, you can actually see a logo. That's what you said the other day, Murray, and I have no idea what you mean, unfortunately. No, it's not ice cream. It's actually yogurt. Greek yogurt. Hey, Eastern. Good evening to you as well. How you doing? Sitting on the floor eating cheese is life. I'm not sitting on the floor. I work at a pulp factory. Oh, for like lumber, making paper? I can scrap. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Oh, they have automatic chat translate now, guys. Finally, they came out with that. They have automatic chat translate now. That's new. Moving wood chips, white, a big wheel loaded. Okay. What are you sitting on? I am sitting on a little chair. Paper, yep. H-U-H. How you how. No. How am I doing? I'm doing great. Let's see here. Easton says pretty good. I was eating dinner. I'm having a snack more like we got some yogurt, some cheese, and some milk. What do you call that? The trifecta of dairy products. The trifecta of dairy products. Thanks, Elijah, for that. I'll pin that. First time I sent a gift like that. What does that do for you? Just curious. Ohio, Maine. It gives me 2 cents. It shows 2 up there on top for the donations. It's 2 cents. What in the world? The washing machine's going on agitate. Oh. And something vibrate up here. It's my round of 72, a normal size drum mag for my SKS. Lactose intolerant people's kryptonite. Yep, you are right. Super dairy. Yep. You're live on YouTube too. I only got the notification. Yes, I am. Spoils. I am on YouTube as well. The vertical, not the horizontal. Houses. Yep. Very dairy snack. Yep. The Milwaukee tools are also not for sale. YouTube. Yeah, I don't have any. Do I have any Milwaukee? Oh, I got the Milwaukee grinder up there. The what do you call that thingy? The Dremel tool looking thing. Let's see. I have 5 days off after graveyard shift. Gotcha. Okay, with your phone, can you take a picture of what you see on the chat and then send it through? I want a different one. Okay, a different picture is that you can tell. Your picture, it's hard for me to see what that is. It's 2 people with the arms around each other hugging or something for your profile. 2 cents. I don't have any cents. Ain't got 2 cents to rub together. Nothing upstairs, huh? Hey, boys, now you're over there, huh? Crabby Patty. I used DeWalt. DeWalt are good. When they first came out to the 20 volt, they weren't. Unfortunately, they had a lot of problems. I know because I used them when they first came out, and we were burning them out left and right at the construction site, sheds and garages that I used to build. Once they got the bugs out, they're very great. Hey, what's up, 12th State? We're doing great. We got our milk, we got some cheese, some yogurt, Greek yogurt, good stuff. Cheeseburger helper with bacon. That sounds good. Hot dogs. There you go. Bacon burger mac. The bacon burger with some mac and cheese. Oh, yeah. Sounds good. That sounds really good. Yeah, that is yogurt. It's Greek yogurt, so it's thicker. How does use that? Sounds delicious. It does. He is right. How was your weekend today, guys? Sup, dead? Who's dead? Who you calling dead? You're like, sup, dead. I don't see anybody that has a name named Dead. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. Will the first one to send pictures, I can send a picture? No way. If so, can you please tell me? Yeah, my favorite one. My name is Billy. Murray, I have no idea what you're trying to get at, unfortunately. I'm going to make mac and cheese and meatballs when I'm at work. There you go. I spawned from the sky here in Georgia. Oh, like hail? Hail? Is that what they call that stuff? Sounds odd. Haha, never had meatballs and mac and cheese. Me neither. Meatballs usually is like with spaghetti sauce, stuff like that. What do you want, Canelo? She's like, I want some of your cheese. She's like putting her paw out. Please. Meat mac ball attack. Snowed in. So my brother's in Pennsylvania, and they're getting dumped on. They have like 25, 26 inches. Like freezing rain, sleet. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, they got like 25 inches of snow. He's near Fredericksburg, Harrisburg. We got a ton today. It was sunny and clear today where I'm at. It was totally different than yesterday. Yesterday was dark and gloomy and rainy and drizzly. Today would have been a perfect day to go shooting or target practicing. But I went to church and did the sermon today. And I got home at like 5, just after 5, my time. But yeah, it would have been a nice day. I don't do a lot of shooting on Sunday anyways. I have once recently. It's been a while though. I think we have a 1/4 inch of sleet. Hey, that's better than nothing. If you make 3 cheese mac with Italian style meatballs, it's very good. Moise says, had to do laundry at my in-laws because my apartment place laundry machine are broke. About got stuck on the city road because they weren't hitting it with the plow trucks yet. Oh, gotcha. Hopefully they get to it soon. But on the way home from church, we saw a car wreck that just happened. It was a Ram 1500 on its side like this with the trailer still connected, and it had like an old 2-door car on it. And then in the side wheel well of the tandem trailer, there was a Mustang tucked underneath and smashed to pieces. Looked like everybody walked out of it, though, thankfully. Got like 17 inches of snow, maybe. There you go. We had YouTube church on the importance of prayer. Okay. Mine was what I was studying last night, which was different galls in our life that can drag us down, like the gall of bitterness, the gall of unforgiveness, gall of self-justification, gall of, what else did I have? I had like 8 galls that I listed. What do you want? I'm just shave faith like Tony Stark. I probably could. His hair's darker, although he probably has gray in it now, but he probably dyes it for those. Except maybe Iron Man 1 he didn't. For Downey Jr. It's the shape, my friend. Oh, yeah. There you go. No. It's sad that a truck costs as much as a Mustang nowadays. It was an older truck. It was like maybe a 98 to 2001 before they did the body change, the Dodge. The Mustang was pretty new. It was like maybe an 18, a 20, something like that. There weren't any injuries. The Don, definitely. Yep. Yep, definitely. Let's start a little questionnaire up here, guys. Put that up in the top corner. Brands you're loyal to. Gotcha. Yeah, but you are right. Work trucks, like, they're expensive. Like, even a non-top of the line work truck, like a 4-door pickup, just outrageously expensive. Desert likes to get you down with a spirit of despair and bitterness. Yep. Murray says 1. What do you mean 1? Oh, that was a mistake. Canilla, this is my yogurt. She's licking her lips. Yeah, what are brands that you are loyal to that you won't you won't compromise? I'll just say one of them for me. There's certain dish soaps that I know work very well. I used to work at a cattle ranch that we did butchering of beef, and we would clean the kill floor. We used Dawn Blue soap. And ever since then, I'm willing to pay the extra money for Dawn soap because I know it works. Caleb says Chevrolet. Awesome. I like Chevy too. There was a wreck yesterday when we went to the store at an intersection and made it the whole road back up. Oh, yeah? When I got back, they cleaned it up. Gotcha. The funny thing, or the weird thing, this accident literally happened right at a railroad track crossing. It's all on the railroad track. So it's like, well, what happens if a train comes by? Right? It's a fairly busy railroad track. They're not like major. It's near St. David, Arizona, where I was driving through. Okay, now, thou shalt not covet after thy master's cheese. Blackout Coffee is a brand that I'm loyal to. Blackout. I've heard of Black Rifle. Not sure about Blackout. Maybe. Chevrolet 2010 and back. There you go. Yeah, they had less problems. Emergency brakes, I guess. I like it. I know I like it. Palmetto, okay. I have one Palmetto. I have about 2 mags worth of it through it. It's a 5.7 Rock. Just buy Dunkin' bags of grounds. Never add Blackout or Rifle. Prefer Top of the Mountain coffee. Haven't heard of that one. Also use Tide and Clorox to clean our kill floors and processing floor. Tide to wash all the equipment. I haven't used Tide. I did use Clorox sometimes. Or, what do you call it? Vinegar. A little more natural, because we were grass-fed beef. Hey, Real Outdoor Living. How you doing, brother? You getting snowed out again over there? You up on your property or back home? I forget. Hey, in Real Outdoor Living, I'm trying to get a hold of TDK, TD Knives. He said his email was on his channel page, and I can't find him because I won something over there. And I'm trying to get a hold of him, and I can't. Yeah, I'll just messing with you. Just feed the cow bleach tablets for pools. What? White hamburger. It'd be bleached out hamburger. It's albino. That's hilarious. But yeah, Real Outdoor Living. I can't get a hold of TDK. I commented on his most recent video to try to get a hold of him. And I couldn't get a hold of him. Not Black Rifle. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. Blackout sponsors Guns and Gadgets. Oh, Guns and Gadgets. Yeah, I got you. I know who they are. I mean, Black Rifle's good too. They support good stuff. And I'm curious, who's your most favorite of Carpenter? Jesus, he was a carpenter. And when you clean coffee pots, I used iced water and salt. Okay, I usually just use Dawn dish soap in my hand in there. Canella, that is my last cheese. Do not steal it. That's mine. She said, please. She put your paw up. Top morning coffee is Jacksepticeye I brand. Never heard of that one. LOL. That coffee brand coffee, the Jeremy Humbly dude from the quartering dude is always pushing the drives me nuts with all his coffee. Oh, the quartering. Yeah. It's TDK Knives at gmail.com. Okay, let me screenshot that. Sorry, my hand might get over the lens here real quick. Yeah, I've been trying to get a hold of him, but I couldn't find his email on his channel. There we go. I'll have to email him here. What? He's gonna want more. Give me more. Except I is a YouTube gamer guy. Okay. Murray says amen. I've needed Clorox. I would use lemons if needed. Okay, got you. Lemon just works as Clorox when cleaning food equipment. Recording, aka Jeremy Humbly. Your takes on video games are absurd. I have watched the quartering sometimes. I didn't really know his name though. Roger Living says, and this is the wife. Oh, hey Donna. Dana, or the wife, however her name is. Dana's home, not too much snow, a whole ton of ice on top. 3 inches of snow. Oh, that's kind of dangerous. Because you're just thinking it's snow, and you go across it, and here's all sorts of bad stuff. Hey, I like guns. Yep, that's Canella. She's putting her nose all over the place. Haven't seen the quartering dude do games, just liberal meltdowns and news on Democrat nonsense. Hey, Lantern, how you doing? So I carry a 380 2.0 bodyguard. I also do carry my 365 quite a bit, my SIG. So I was wrong as TK Knives Adventures. Jordan carries an M1 Abrams tank in his pants. Allegedly. All right, let me screenshot that real quick. There we go. Allegedly. Are they better than Glocks? Reliability, I'd say about the same. I myself like them better because they're better ergonomics for my hand and the triggers are better. So in my opinion, I'm not a huge Glock fan. You pay a lot for what you get or for how little you get. I have one Glock. It's a Glock 2010 mil. I got that 30 Super Carry the other day. I wanted to get some range time with it. There you go. Hey, Brantley, I saw a brand new one of those Super Carries for like $2.50 cheeseburgers. Brand new. It's just expensive as bleat for him. I know it is. Black Rifle makes good coffee, but I quit buying their coffee when their founder donated to the Act Blue when the Dems were pushing gun control. I'm not even sure what that is. Thoughts on a Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0? I would love to get a 2.0 steel frame comp and a 2.0 in general. They just fit my hand so nice. Smith & Wessons fit my hand so nice. I don't have many Smith & Wessons, even though I think they're one of the best all-around brands because of what they carry. Their genre is just about the best of everything, in my opinion. I have a Smith & Wesson 2.0 Bodyguard, and then I have the Smith & Wesson 460 Magnum. I love that thingy. I'll be right back. My doggy wants to go out of the room. Can I let you stay out of his way? No bugging him. If she bugs you, just push her out of the way. All right, what's Zao say? Oh, Zao says, man, I want a H&R 20 mag, but I don't know what gun. Maybe get a WSMR $20 that has 2 cylinders, or maybe an AR-17 because it's cheaper than 5.6, not too loud. It might be cheaper, but sometimes it could be a little harder, and you have less ammo, different ammo types for the 17. I finally got a 17 WS or HMR. It's a CZ Lux. That was one I bid on somewhere, and it fell through the cracks, and I got it for a pretty good deal. Just over 400 beans. Both are more affordable than 5.6. A TX22 FRT. I actually have one, but I don't have the FRT installed yet. It's actually inside this baggie right here. Right here. Right there, mate. There's a little triangle right there. And those are the reinforced fiber parts that you can stick in that wear. Really carries Shield Plus, but honestly don't like it. It's hard to cock back and snap. Yeah, you mentioned that. Hey, Simba, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Act Blue is the fundraising arm of the Democratic Party. They started doing that? What would they do that for? Black Rifle's a gun supporting. That seems weird. That don't sound right. That doesn't sound right, I should say. Not don't sound right. Doesn't sound right. Smith & Wesson, Daniel Defense, Glock, and HK. Which one would I choose of those four? Probably S&W. Oh, really? 12th Street. I started watching your video and I wanted to go through the whole thing. See, you probably showed too much detail, and if you show too much detail of doing that with pew-pews, they don't like it and they'll pull it. Yeah. You should have bought it. That 300 super carry is more power than 380 and has less than 9 mil. So you can fit more rounds. I won the bid for 305, but after it was said and done, it was like 400 cheeseburgers. He was being a hypocrite. Who's being a hypocrite? That's why he lost most of his coffee drinking. Oh, got you. It's still for sale, Brentley, I think. But here, nothing is. Like that sign says, not for sale, ever. You hear that, YouTube? Nothing is. Now, the CZ Lux is a bolt action. I'd choose 17. I would choose more reliable than a semi-auto. Is more reliable and a semi-auto. Then a semi-auto 17 HMR or WMR 22. Bolt action's more reliable, dude. For those two rounds, bolt action's more reliable than the semi-auto. Everybody City, I'm always chilling in and out the way. Bleep's crazy out there in MPLS. Yeah, I know, right? Brantley, but 30 super carry costs just as much as 380. Yeah, I know, right? So my 380 because 9 was cheaper. I was one of the founders. It was one of the founders of Black Rock. Oh. Been seeing a ton of people selling 30 super carry guns used because they get the ammo prices. Yeah. Hey, what's up, AT? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming by. Hope you're having a blessed one so far. We only like to buy for our own consumption. Yep. This is yogurt, by the way. It's a Greek yogurt. I get the honey vanilla. It tastes really good. Honey vanilla yogurt. Hey, what's up, creator? How's my brother? Welcome, my friend. Appreciate you coming by. $30 super carry costs more than $380 and it's hard to find. Yeah, I would say it costs more, and yeah, it's definitely hard to find. Although even $380 right now has been hard to find. Like playing Greek yogurt like a psychopath. I've spent the last 2 days building fence for my fence. My body is dead. Okay. Like playing Greek yogurt. There you go. Stronger than $20, but cheaper than 9 mil for now. Like my 9 mil mini AR I got. It runs great. Let's see. Yeah, 22 WSM. WSM 22 Magnum is cheaper than 9 mil. Yeah. Power just came back on at my house. Hey, waiters, what's up? J-Dog. He's like, sup? Hey, is it raining over there or snowing or anything, J-Dog? It finally quit raining yesterday, and today was clear with some clouds on the outskirts. It would have been a nice day to go outside. But we went to church, so. Snowing, gotcha. Ugh, Brantley. We sold the 380 Bursa and the 38 revolver because the ammo prices, and now I have all 9 mil. I usually like the Ruger American in 9 mil, but it ain't quite standard. Oh, gotcha, yeah. HE Eastern Moist and J-Dog. I got 13 inches of snow. There you go. One of the 30 because I don't have one. I don't either. I forget where I saw that sale. I think it was Black Hawk something. Hey, creator. What's up, the creator? Well, milk went down the hatch. Milk went down the hatch. Like the helicopter, a Black Hawk, the thing that flies. I didn't say anything about a rooster. Let's behave now. Mine and the gutter, Zeus. Misery's house. Brantley says, I like the Bursa. I have 2 Thunders and 2 Bursa 9s. The Thunders, are those the 22s? I'm more of an Apache guy. No, well, we were talking about some. I forget exactly. I probably prefer Apache too. I had the Thunder 3. Okay, gotcha. Oh, it's a 380. Gotcha. Creator, do you also like plain black coffee? Same here. I'm a black coffee guy. Love my black coffee. Nothing in it. Just plain old black. Looks like the 007 pistol. Oh, that's like my people think mine's a Bursa, but it's not. It's a Makarov. It's a Hungarian Makarov FEG from the 67. 6.7. Yeah, it's a 6.7. PPK clone. There you go. But yeah, mine's a 9 mil. It's a 9x18 9 mil. 9x18. Either black or all cream, nothing in between. There you go. Black coffee is the only coffee I drink. I do drink iced coffee. Sometimes I'll have that. I'll make it myself. I think the Bursa is better than the Walther on the takedown, and price for sure. 250 beans versus 800. That's 2, but you don't have the nostalgia behind it, right? You should suppress it. Oh, I don't have a threaded barrel on it. It doesn't have a threaded barrel. It's a Hungarian one, so it doesn't have one. That would be cool, though. That would be cool. I could maybe... I don't know if they even sell a threaded one for it. Oh, I get aura with the PPK. Yeah, you get the aura, man. You just feel it in your bones. Not old enough to care about the Walther or the 007. 007. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my feet. Feel it all over me. For me, plain black coffee or plain espresso, straight up neat. Straight up neat. Yep. Yeah, espresso. Yes, sir. It's got a little bit of that pressure froth on it. If you got an espresso machine, those things are expensive. Those breviers, or whatever they're called, $600, $700, $800. They're like, this big or whatever, self grinders and all that. Whew, pricey. I'd love to have one, but dude, Makarov has aura even if 9mm Makarov is useless. Hey, it's pretty potent. I think mine's pretty potent. I've seen the movies, and me and my lady played GoldenEye recently. It's old as bleep, just not my thing. GoldenEye is not really that old. I think it's like 98, 97. They have the Bursa 9mm. I think it's Thunder Max or something. I don't know. The Thunder Max. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I have an espresso machine from the 90s. There you go. You were born in 98. No wonder, Moist. When do you think it's old? I ordered a coffee from McDonald's before, 50 cream and 50 sugar. When they handed me it, it tasted and looked like cold milk. What? Espresso is the only coffee that works for me. It works for you. Okay. We played it on Xbox Series S. They emulated it. Oh, they had it. Yeah, they had that in a video game. They did have GoldenEye in a video game. I've also fell in love with SAR or SAR. Good bang for the buck. Just a joy to shoot. Yeah, I did hear they're decent. Espresso, you fancy. I use Keurig. Oh, Keurig tastes too old. Keurig isn't that great. There's only certain ones that taste okay. Most of them taste like old coffee. Just yuck. I don't like Keurig. It ain't for me, brothers and sisters. I do not like Keurigs. No me gusta. Let's see. Yeah, GoldenEye is the current gen of Xbox, ripped off the old SNES. Yeah, just check your firing pin channel and Striker Brantley. Mine was prone to rusting. What's up, Wascally? What about Spotify? Plays like it's got polio compared to modern shooting games. Gotcha, mate. How's it going, Wascally? Wabbits. I like that. Hey, Wabbits. Wabbits. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Espresso is good. I used to work at a restaurant in high school, and my station was right next to the espresso machine. I used to drink all that, so many. We also handle guns in a safe manner around here. We do. If it's coffee, I use Maxwell House Instant, but I have preferred tea lately. Instant? Come on. Real outdoors. Come on, man. Instant? Uh, either way, blackout coffee or roast my own. There you go. That's it, matey. What's up, Wabbit? Appreciate you coming in. I inject espresso in my feeding tube like it's. Oh, dude, whatever. Man. Yes, sir. Okay, in a pinch, I guess instant's okay. Would I prefer instant or a Keurig? Honestly, I think I prefer instant because you can adjust the strength and it tastes more fresh, to tell you the truth, even though it's probably more processed. It doesn't taste as old. J Dog, which firing pin is prone to rusting? Well, one thing I have heard that on my CZ52 Tucker off, it has a decocker. Sometimes you got to watch it. It'll actually let loose and fire. Sometimes it'll make the firing pin break when you do that. The SAR9. Oh, gotcha. Now, if we buy coffee, it's a macchiato from Dunkies. Oh, my dad likes Dunkies. He likes Dunkin' Donuts. Moist says, I like lattes. He likes lattes. Oh. The military instant type 2 is good. I tried that a while ago. I haven't had that, I don't think. Okay, I'll take it apart. Checkmate. Check mine. Yep, Zosh really needs the caffeine. Oh, he does. Straight into him. Straight right into him. There's other ways to do it a little quicker, but we shall not mention it here. See, the only other thing I use besides Keurig is Folgers, but that's because it's nostalgia. So I usually get my coffee from Ross because you can get the higher end coffee in the 1 pounds or 12 ounces for a lot cheaper. When they don't have it, I'll try to get something that's a dark roast, either a Folgers Silk, I like that, or Folgers 1886, I think it's called. That's really good. I don't like Folgers Classic. It's not that good to me, or Maxwell. I prefer like something a little nicer than that. That's when I'm willing to pay a little more for something better. I put chocolate whey protein in my hazelnut coffee. Oh, you did mention that before, yeah. With whipped cream and hazelnut creamer. Tastes like candy. It tastes like candy, mate. Yeah, that was the only flaw. It was of the SAR9 was the striker channeling fire. Oh. Yeah, I can only do flavor coffee, but it's free. Free, what? It's just as good as a Glock. Oh, that is sacrilegious. The Glock fanboys are freaking out. They're flipping. I like more dark, almost chocolatey coffee. Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah, you just offended me. No, I'm not a Glock boy. Hey, at least Glock boy JC ain't in here. He'd be flipping out. He has the, I think he's getting the 6 soon, if I recall. I don't think he ever got the V, which, who wanted to get the V? Just wait till the 6 came out, and it did. Found out dark roast isn't stronger, it's just burnt. Well, that's how it's considered dark roast. They roast it for longer. Thought I'd have more caffeine in it. It doesn't. My SAR is hammer fire like a 1911 soft shooter. Oh, really? I didn't know those SARs were. I know some are striker. Let's see here. Where is that? Let's see here. Zoush, you need the calories. Perhaps you should double the whipping cream. Yep. Clock is like the Gucci or Louis Vuitton. The gun world, overpriced trash, made overseas, considered premium by hood rats. Sideways. Pop, 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 pop. I thought it was like stronger, like certain tobaccos, black cigs, and stronger than lights. No, I didn't absorb any of the Eastern. Doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, I thought it was the striker fired SAR9. Well, probably can disregard my message then. I mean, wouldn't hurt to check the firing pin and make sure it's dry, though. There you go. Mine has an exposed hammer, so I'm assuming it's hammer fired. Oh, that would be, yeah. Too much dairy, then I drown in mucus. Is that my problem? No, it's a little chilly almost. Where is that at? Why are you? I'm sorry, that was a hot take. What was? Oh, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. You overpay for what you get. Someone said one time it's a 6 or 7 cheeseburger pew pew that's worth 300 pew pews or something. I forget. There was a saying one time someone told me. Or we need to find something to put meat on your bones. Yeah, I know, right? I'm fairly brand loyal to Milwaukee when it comes to tools. I do have some 12-volt skill brushless for my light duty stuff, and I do have an impact and a drill that's a 12-volt DeWalt. I really like them. They're not bad. HK USP 45 was between 6 and 7. Yeah, allegedly. Get 60 pounds of feeding tube for me in the living room. Yeah, allegedly. Where is this that I'm looking for? Walking to all or where it's at. Don't get bleep from Harbor Freight. Hey, what's up, Sean? How's it going? Sean does cool stuff. That's awesome. What cool stuff you do? Thanks for coming by. You think after 40 pounds of liquid nutrients I'd gain a single pound, but nah, I went down to 98 from 108, 105. Okay. Professional gardener man says his brand he's loyal to are Pampers. Awesome. Let's see, my czar model number is CM9. There's a ton of cool specific M18 tools. That's what I like about it too. Some of them are really pricey, like the one that's for copper, the copper crimp. That stuff's expensive, but it's cool, yeah. The power fish tape for fishing wire is super easy. Yeah, and they have attachment for a camera to hook to the end. Those are very expensive though, yeah. My son blows through every other brand. Wow. Yeah, there you go, Gardner. Pampers is a good brand, I guess, huh? Learn by experience, huh? I am not married, so I don't have any children. So, yeah, don't know about that. And when we did foster care, we had cloth diapers when we had babies and stuff, foster care and children. Let's see, the food they send me to eat every night weighs 2/3 of my weight. I can't even move it up the stairs by myself, LOL. Okay, gotcha. How's your evening going, professional gardener? Appreciate you coming by. Well, maybe I should switch to cloth. They definitely, if they blow through that, they got some bowel issues. They got some sharp objects in that. Did you hear about the 3D printed band, 3D custom firewall boots? Fun and gonna crazy that pauses cities. I'm not sure, unknown. It's going all right. How's yours? Pretty good, pretty good. I had a sermon this morning at church I preached, and then we're just chilling with you all tonight. What's up, Kirkland? How's it going? Appreciate you coming in. Leon, still thinking about getting an external hammer, S by S. Did the hammer deform the pins they hit after a while? Correct, they do, Leon. I have most of my exposed hammers are antiques, so they're like made in 1889 and older. So they are a little, how'd you say, worn? Nice saw on Broad Broker, 225 right now. Good ends tomorrow. Okay. Sounds like you guys were really good foster parents. I can tell you from 11 years experience, there's some bad foster families. We were I would say we were, most people really liked us. What's up, Chris? We foster cared from when I was like 10 until maybe, or no, it was 8 maybe when we started. We foster cared for 5 or 6 years. The last one we adopted. Unknown says, yeah, they're doing a 3D printer band to where you can't 3D print fire bleeps. Oh. So our CM9, like mine, just two-tone. There you go. Hey, Russell. I was hoping you'd show up. What's up, Snow Racer? Long time no see, brother. Scuffed with Ferrell. Yeah, people think I look like Will Ferrell. You are right. Well, how's it going? I also look like Prince Harry, they say. LOL, Eastern. At least when my hair and beard's cut differently. Eastern, I'll trade you my pancreas for yours and absorb a single calorie of the 6K calories I eat per day. There you go. What's up, Russell? Moist Bean. What's up, Russell? Christopher. Nothing much. What about you? Just chilling with you guys, folks. Just chilling with you. Not a lot going on today. Prince Harry for real. Yep, that's what people say. They say I look like Prince Harry, folks. I have back when I lived in California for a few years. Um, I had two customers that would call me Harry all the time when I'm working. They're like, "Hey Harry, hey Prince," this, that, and the other. Hey Aaron, hello. What's going on? What is your take on incels? I don't even know what incels are, Brother John Orthodox. It's the eyebrows for Farrell, the hair for Harry. Gotcha. I look like Prince Andrew. What's up, Cry? How's it going? What's your take on incels? I don't know what incels are, Mr. Orthodox. Just hope Jerome doesn't touch Dale drum sets. Oh, not the way he did. I like FN and don't hate me, Taurus. Taurus is great. FN is too. I have an FN 57. It's a Gen 2. Do I have a Taurus? Yes, I have a TX22 and I have a Taurus P22 and I have a Rossi 3030 made by Taurus. Let's see here. He's going to put his bleep on his drum. I know, right? Only if I get it back when you gain weight. What rumors is that you are a normalist? Is that true? A normalist? I am a believer in Christ. I am a person who is just down to earth, like people used to be in the 80s, the 40s, the 70s, whatever. Not nowadays. Taurus is really reliable. Yep. Got two Taurus guns. They're both very good. Awesome. Subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks, Chris. Aaron says, nice. Unknown says, hey, given a certain prices, visits to a certain island somewhere, maybe Andrew would be the secret. Oh, boy. Leon says, any experience with CZ Hammer Classics? I don't have any CZ shotguns. I have a Beretta Silverhawk. That's a 2-trigger. It's not exposed hammers. It's from 1960. Beretta Silverhawk 10 gauge. And then I have a lot of exposed hammer antique shotguns that are mostly from Belgium. You have a G2S and a TX22. Nice tactical. Hey, Russell Eastern. Aaron says, amen, brother. Christ is the way. Yep. Yeah, actually, last night I was studying for a sermon while we were doing a live. And I had that this morning. LOL, good deal, Eastern. MP 2.0, carry comp, and a Canic meta. Awesome, Cry. Awesome. Those are awesome. I have a Canic Meta SFX. That is the Signature Series Sketch, that bright blue one. And then I have a Canic TTI Combat. I don't have a 2.0 body. I have a 2.0 bodyguard, not a carry comp. 1MP 2.0 10 mil FRT. That would be fun. I have a 10 mil Glock. Just waiting for malfunctions. What? I want to get a Canic Meta MC9. Oh, those are nice. Yeah. The Prime. They came out with the Prime. That is that special one. Tortue seems to not like chambering HP, but it shoots them fine. Weird. Huh. You tried new mags. Yeah, maybe. Looking forward to picking up the PSA Saber 11P when it drops. Choose my carry ammo out. Fear of jamming when I need to work. There you go. Browning high power versus 1911. Ooh, Leon, that is a good one. That is a good one. One won 2 world wars, just so you know. I'd say they're right on par with each other, honestly, Leon. I'd say they're neck and neck. Let's be honest, though. I'd rather look any other royal family member than Prince Philip towards then. Oof. Canic Prime Radiant. There we go. Yeah, Chris, you and I were talking about that the other day in someone else's live. That's it, the Canic Radiant. Mag is fine. It's the feed ramps. It's really steep on the G3Cs. So my P22 Walther, it had like a little, where their feed ramp was and the barrel came in, there's a teeny little bump there. So I ground it lightly down and buffed it out, and that helped. Cheapest double stack REI 1911 is reliable. Probably. I have the TSUS Night Stalker double stack. It works great. It likes 124s, though, way better than 115s. Lace Shield Plus has a tilt barrel, too, but yeah, hers doesn't do that. I polished my feed ramp, and it still does it sometimes, ever seldom. Okay. 3MP 380 bodyguards, all mine are the first gen. Oh, yeah, you did mention that. Mine's the second gen, the one that everybody's liking. You want the SFX Rival S. That would be nice, Cry. Unknown, all right, hitting the hay, y'all. Thank you, Unknown Planet, for coming by. Appreciate you. If you haven't already, please double tap that screen. If you're new, please consider subscribing to Desert Armory and More. We talk about guns, religious, religion, sometimes politics. We do shooting, hiking, outdoor adventures, exploring caves, mines. Check our channel out. Please consider subscribing or becoming a member of the channel. We'd really appreciate that too. It helps support the channel as well. I rented it for free and fell in love. Oh, the Arrival S. There you go. First gen bodyguard, firing pin broke quickly. Aaron says, I had so many issues with my Walther P22, I sold it. We get an Taurus TX22 with an FRT. I have both. The Walther P22 had a problem with extracting once in a while. I sent it in. They gave me a new extractor and slide. And after I polished the ramp too, as well as when the slide goes back and forth on the hammer, it lightly pushed pressure on the hammer. So I lightly ground that and buffed it. And those were suggestions by other YouTubers that helped people figure out the issues. And ever since then, it's been pretty good. Other than it, last time I fired it, it's really dirty. So it had a couple malfunctions. Once in a while, some ammo it doesn't like. My lady bought the Shield Plus just because it had a similar trigger to the Canic Rev S. But Sarco mags and my 1911 feed so much smoother than it did with the Rock Island and Kipper mags that had. Interesting. You ever ran into bats exploring caves? Yes. So years ago, I was exploring a mine. It was full of bats. It stunk so bad. The other day, I was in a mine. There was a bat. Caves, there was one or two in, but yeah, you're not supposed to mess with them. Aaron says, a nice crisis. Haven't shot one yet, but then again, I haven't been to the range to rent anything in a hot minute too. My range doesn't have rentals. It's an external range. It's just by itself out in the desert. Do you guys know of any FRT for pistol that are select fire like a Super Safety Air 15? See, that would be nice because most pistol inserts are not a select fire. They're just FRT or safety. Let's see here. My range does free rentals on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but you got to buy their ammo for a few bucks more than it costs elsewhere. Get an AR pistol, LOL. There you go. There you go, my friend. Let's make this a little more slanted. There we go. It's better. So I have an MP5 and I want to get a 3-position for it eventually for the FRT. But you have to get a full lower for it and then an AR super safety drops in it then. You can't really use what they have. I'm sure someone came up with something that works, but nobody's been sharing it. At least I haven't seen anybody sharing it. Air pistol not very EDC. That's true. I don't know. Hello, welcome, buddy. 2.0 Bodyguard Smith & Wesson or my 365 SIG. I would carry an AR pistol as a truck gun. Yeah. Easily could put an upper on my AR though. There you go. There you go. Anybody leave a message over there on Twitch? No. Moise says, using an FRT for EDC gun is crazy. Yeah, you would get in trouble. Like, that would be a heyday in court. They would rake you over the coals. You get reamed in court by the lib judge and tried for murder. Yep, you would. Exactly what he said. Do not EDC an FRT. That's as dumb as the guy renting an AR-15, putting his own super safety in it, and then getting caught doing it. I was in fear of my life. So you just spray and pray? No wonder you want a selectable fire then for that. Spray and pray, mate. It's called crowd control. Hey, what? I don't know, says, what's up? It's just a different angle over here, brother. He's over on Twitch. I'm in the studio, carries RAP rounds in a gun, no round in the chamber, and no holster, just underwear tucked in. I have some RP9s. I got them from a swap meet. I haven't even tried them yet. They're supposed to like segment off into those like little spears. Like, what is it, 8 or 9 of them? Dude, he'd be gangstering it, man. Doesn't even keep one in the chamber? That part's weird. RAP rounds are worse than carrying an FRT. Yeah, that they say that's bad too. Yeah, this angle's better. Yeah, that one is a sideways because not as many people talk over there. Now, when I'm doing reloads, Twitch and Rumble's a better angle because you can see me reloading versus like you can on this. Let's see, the court will do you in just for having the hollow points and demonize you by calling them cop bleeps. Yeah, I know, right? Shockwave 12 gauge is super fun to shoot outdoors. Inside a range will cost a lot to shoot because you just shoot from the hip. Really? Who'll make the RP rounds? I don't know if it says. Let me put you on non-rotate here. Let me check. I have a bag of them back behind somewhere over here. See if I can get them out. Let me see if it shows on the case. The back of the case here. I have maybe 15 or 20 of them. It's an app. What's Rumble? Oh, it's an app. Yeah. See, Twitch and Rumble, you can touch firearms. This RIP on the back side says RMI. On the back of it says RMI. My state, when took the CHLI test, they said to carry HP rounds and not to carry RP rounds because it's going to look like cruelty to criminals. Yeah, who makes the RP round? Well, on the case, it says RIM Eastern. Have you seen the FVD by Zev Arms? I haven't. What's up, Focus? Hey, welcome again. I just saw you over there at Late Prepper. Did he stop his live? RIP is made by G2 Research. Oh, you're right. Yeah. In reality, hollow points are safe because they won't pass through the body. Correct. You prefer 243 or 30-06. What's up, Treme? I've never shot a 243. I would say if you're going for elk, use a 30-06 or a bear 30-06. 243 is excellent for buck mule deer. They're one of the best mule deer rounds out there. RP round is made just 25 minutes from my house. There you go. Never heard of that brand. Yeah, on the back side, it's called RMI 9mm Luger. Focus, what's up? Yeah, are my walls, and I hit my neighbor in an apartment building, 12th Street. Now you still live Stockton to say, what's up, brother? Appreciate you. Look them up, Eastern. They look aggressive. Yeah, here's one right here. See? It's a suitcase Uzi type gun. Oh, that sounds cool. Oh, I'm sure he's seen the RP rounds. He just was wondering who makes them. But yeah, you're right. It's G2. That sounds kind of cool, Eastern. I mean, Russell. That sounds very cool, my friend. Very cool. They you just lift up on them and they're just like, at least I've seen some of those like that. They're probably coming out with new models at SHOT Show. Man, those are some deep hollow points. It's literally deeper than the case, or about as deep as the case neck where it meets. That's crazy. That's crazy, my friend. Very crazy. What happened? Everybody else shut up. There it is. James Bond suitcase. There you go. Chris says, focus. A James Bond. The name's Bond. James Bond. I want a semi-auto Mossberg pistol. Mossberg makes pistols? I was going to buy RP 12 gauge till I seen that they were $5 shell. RIP makes shotgun shells? I knew they made, like projectiles for pistols. 9, 40, 45, maybe 10 mil too. I didn't realize they made them for shotguns. I've seen them on a few channels, but they don't say who made them. I switched from V-Crown HP to Hornady XTPs. 124 grain plus B till I get money for Hornady Cradle Defense because I don't want to use plus Bs. Shockwave type. Oh, okay. Krygon says, any recommendations on a backpack 9mm? Wife wants MP5 clone. So I have an MP5 clone. Mine's the Century Arms. MKE. It's actually made by HK. It's the same tooling, exactly the same copy. Everything that transfers from that fits into that. Is it one of the best backpack 9mm? Probably not, but it's still a really good one. You buy a Draco for fun, or is it too dumb? I don't know. The MP5 kind of is for fun, but it's a good truck gun. Yes, sir. REP 12 gauge. Interesting. Get an MPA Defender if she likes the Mac 11 style. I wouldn't mind the MP5. What's it called? The MP5K. It's even smaller. That would be nice. Cryogen, I just got the EP9 from X-Star. It's really good, but I use a buffer tube. It's about 27 to 30 inches long, 6.5 barrel. That's a pretty small barrel because like my MP5 is more like a 10-inch, I think. It's got a collapsible stock that I have on an SB3 position. It's actually in this, it is inside my little table right here that I was eating off of. It's in this case. That Apache case right here. Let's see here. So does anyone make the RPI projectiles for reloading? Oh, that's a good question. The actual copper part, you're saying the projectile. I don't know. Never looked to see about reloading it. I've never shot one in my life. I'll look them up. Thanks. There you go, Cry. Yeah, we try to help people out. What do you think about the new Glock V's? Boo! The Glock 6? I think it's good. I think they did some good upgrades to it. They actually are doing a little bit of innovation on it now. Glock V's were just a a middle finger, as they would say, to the government, in my opinion, or they were doing it to appease them. And then a little bit later, like 2 weeks later or 2 days later, you're able to find a switch for it, anyways. Have you all seen new drone ammo for rifle? I have not. I'm glad I got that extra. It was like 550 beans with SB tactical brace, around 600 with shipping from Arizona. Oh, that came from Arizona, huh? What area? Buckshot 556. Whoa, that sounds cool. Yes, sir. I liked them Gen 4 and Gen 5. I hear the Gen 6 is pretty good. The stippling, the trigger's a little bit better. The angle grip is better. I hear it's a little better. Just put a Radiant Ambi safety in the X-Star and linear comp on it. A comp. A linear comp, my friend. Yeah, I need to try these RIP rounds on like some soft tissue, like a meat or something. I don't want to waste meat, though. I do have an old chicken that's in the freezer that's probably freezer burnt. I could shoot that. It's frozen, though. I was planning on cooking it up for the doggies. UT2C just went for 135. Way to go. Can you explain the difference between an FRT and an FRS? I don't even know what an FRS is. Maybe one's force reset trigger, the other one's force reset safety? No, I don't know. I don't even know what an FRS is. Google says, oh, Lake Havasu. There you go. Yep. Yes, sir. I bought something over that way. My lever action Winchester Model 92, that's a 2520. It came from in that area. There was a guy auctioning stuff. What's up, Too Cool? Too Cool. You are beautiful. What's up, Bryson? He says Nike is a brand he's loyal to. Awesome. You look like the drummer from Red Hot Chili Peppers. Okay. People say I look like Will Ferrell, a younger one, as well as Prince Harry. Yes, sir. That's what they say I look like. Prince Harry or Will Ferrell. Jerome should go to 45 ACP version of X-Star and show it off. Do you have flintlock pistol or rifle? Tactical. I have a cap and ball rifle from 1840s roughly. And then I have 2 cap and ball revolvers that I got recently from a swap meet. I have not fired either. The one of the pistols would fire no problem. The other one needs a trigger spring, and the antique from 1840s is not fireable right now. Can I get the 20 gauge? Nothing's for sale, buddy. Just like that sign says, nothing's for sale. Let's see here. Currently reloading Hornady XTPs and everything because I bought a huge box of them at 50% off when my local gun shop went out of business. There you go. Put an AR super safety in it. Brentley says, I love doing the broker thing. It's fun. It's like eBay for people who have the same interest. It's fun, but it's horrible on the piggy bank, especially if they're antiques or if you have a CNR, which I don't have a CNR yet, which is probably good. I only have XTPs because my dad gave me the box of them last September. So what I was reloading the last few days is very similar to a Hornady XTP. And I got that box of 1,000 projectiles for about $98. So what is that, like $9 9 something cents a round. Is that what that is? Because I got the 40 projectiles and that one for like just over 2 or a little less. The Eastern House expansion of XTPs. They're pretty good. That's why people use them, I guess. That is why people use them, my friend. That is why. Let's see here. They have some high dollar class 3 stuff. They do. Shooting paper doesn't show me. You need to shoot modern paper, my friend. You have to shoot soft tissue. That stuff is very expensive, though. And not cheap. Shooting paper don't work. What's your own roommate? Oh, that, yeah. Brantley. Hey, Duran. They heard you sneeze in my live and said, God bless you. 1,000 rounds for 100. What a steal. Well, it's just the projectile. This piece. So the projectile was almost 10 cents. This little piece that shoots out, you know, not of this style, but hey, Beyond Raging, what's going on, buddy? Thank you very much. Thank you, come again. Thank you so much. Could you please comment and like? Please subscribe as well. I tried to clip a block of gel to the range target carrier, and the range officer said, I was dumb. You a box of rocks. You piece of crap. See, Daniel? You press your own rounds. I started recently, yeah. I need to do some 10 mil, which I don't know where my cases are. I'm thinking they're in storage. Storage. They're in storage at the U-Haul storage place. Moist Bean says, I joking. I kidding. Just kidding. Jerome loads his bullets with depleted uranium. What? You be crazy, my friend. Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly I do that, Moist Beans. Allegedly. Guess we will find out if tube allows the touching of projectiles or not. They usually do. Once in a while they're picky about that or knives. It's weird. On a hard surface, they splash out the size of a silver dollar. On a soft target, 45 expands to just shy of a quarter. Just because, yeah, they go slow. What's up, Matt Lee? Matt Liba. What's up? Matt Liba. I know a guy who almost blew his hand off hunting with a lever action because he put pistol powder in the rounds. Oh. Drones inside the waist bass causes is dangerous to swallow 5 times the size. What it wasn't the radiation, it's just because he's a mad bleep. What? I usually don't put it appendix, so I never have actually. Dangler, what? Just got an American Tactile on my hybrid AR. Going to fix it up. Ooh, that actually sounds pretty good, Raging. That sounds nice. Who is it? Their own brand, American Tactical? American Tactical. Yeah, I got this bag full of ammo. It's a miscellaneous of stuff. We got round ball, we got RPs, we got some FTXs in here, Hornady. A couple of them. There's like 3 or 4 of these. FTX. I don't know, I think I got this for like $5 or something. I don't know. It's like 30-something projectiles in here. There's a Norma. I don't think that one was in here. Those are a pain to load because the holes are too small. They're too small, my friend. 1 or 2. Oh, those are plus Ps. Guys, these are plus Ps even. Yeah, these FTX are plus Ps. That's the way to go. Let's see. Blah, gotta go. Gotta ready for bed and shower and step up treatment stuff. Okay, see you, Beans. OP on PSA Jackal. Oh, the Jackals, I hear they're pretty good. Did you see the Abraham Lincoln? It did. He is. Have a good night, guys. It's 9 p.m. here, so I got to be ready for bed at 11. That's okay. See ya. Later, Zaus. Good night, Zaus. GN Beans. Good night, my friend. Yeah, I didn't realize these are Luger plus Ps. These Hornady FTXs. That's nice. Wow, Micah, I think I heard the news like 200 years ago. It was snail mail. Have a good night and a donut. Yep. Also bought my wife a Ruger SR22. How does that run? I was debating between the SR22 and because I think it came out around when I bought my P22 Walther. They just stuck it on their roster in Cali shortly after I bought my Walther, or was it right when I was getting the Walther? I forget. Thanks, dudes. Be safe. God bless you all. Yep. I need to set all these aside, these plus P. Yeah, how's it been running? RIP costs more than Gold Dot. And Gold Dot probably won't get you in trouble as much as the others. RIP rounds get your butt in the slammer. Then some. What are these ones? Are these all Norma? These round nose? Yeah, I think these round nose are all Normas in here. Buggers. Well, that one's not. It's an FC. What in the world brand is that? FC. We haven't took it to the range yet. When we do, though, looking for the video. You have a 22 and a 9x18. I do. Yeah, I have a lot of 22s, and my 9x18 is a Makarov made in Hungary in 1964. Hungary had that Makarov FEG from like 1960, 61, all the way into about 80, 81. And then they got liberated, and after that, they switched over to the 9mm Luger. Federal cartridge, is that what that stands for? FC? That would make sense. Federal cartridge. Thanks, Eastern. I was about to ask you, but you're here, so I didn't have to. Yeah, it looks like we had 4 Hornady plus Ps in there. And then there's like maybe 10 RIP rounds. Rest in peace rounds. Rest in pieces, more than likely. Right? Rest in pieces. Is anybody over there? Nah, nobody's over there. Oh. 9 people in the chat. Appreciate you coming by. Yeah, I think these are all plus Ps. FTXs. Plus P, plus P, plus P, and... Nope, this one is not a plus P. Unless there was a mistake. But these 3 are plus Ps. 9mm Luger plus P. This one just says 9mm Luger. But they look identical. Pretty much. No, that's a longer nose on those ones. The plus Ps have a slightly longer nose. Interesting. They're still FTXs with that little rubber insert. Interesting. I have an LCP 220R. Okay. What's up, Justin? What is today's theme? Nothing really. I posted about this side-by-side shotgun. And then I put a little questionnaire up here. What brand are you loyal to? Spear Gold Dot are good projectiles. I've used them for years. They are. I have some Spear Gold Dot 25 LCP. They're kind of rare. Or ACP. I have like 5 boxes of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. They're worth some money. And then I have some Spear, but they're not Gold Dot. 338 Lapuas. What's up, Travis? Bought the 600 SS 190 rounds for my FN57 and slept on the couch for a month. My wife was bleeped. Dude, those are fancy rounds, but like you say, they're expensive. GB's the place to get them, but they're still pricey over there, too. Do you think USCCC or Right to Bear could get you off with self-defense FRT 10mm RP 50-round drum? Nope. I doubt it. I doubt it. Plus, USCCA is actually being sued right now because they allegedly are not backing up their customers and dropping the ball and letting them dry out in the sun on the line. Yep, throwing them under the bus. Yep, they're not standing behind their word. So I would not. Maybe Right to Bear is a better one. I'm not sure. There's a couple of them out there that are better than US CCA right now. 380 Gold Dot are nasty looking rounds. My 380 are my DX. Let's see, I got a box of them here. PDX 1s. These PDX 1 Defenders. They're pretty nasty looking too. They're kind of like an XTP projectile a little bit. They're pretty nice. These are 380 PDX Defenders. They're one of the better ones for 9mm. They're called bonded jacketed hollow points. Yep. That's what I carry in my 380. I do. There's only, what, 5, 6, 7 in here left. But I do have a couple more. I have some Federal... Was Federal Punch? I forget. The Palmetto collab with Right to Bear is the best bang for the buck. There you go. All right, brothers, I got to run. Have a good evening. You too. You have a good evening too, Eastern. Appreciate your input. I have 3 or 4 different brands of store-bought projectiles that I reload because different brands work better in different firearms. Yep. Do you have any 25 cap auto pistols? Hey, Vicky. I have a 25 pellet gun. That's an air PCP. I have 2 25 ACP pocket guns. Let me see the box. Yeah, I was just about to get it. The Federals. Oh, they're Federal Premium Hydro Shocks. These right here. These are really good ammo. Hey, Warrior, what's up? I'm eating meatloaf in the... Oh, okay. There we go. Each man themselves, brother. Just don't do it out in the street. Be caught with indecency. Yeah, I have 2 ACP 25s. One's a really cheap one. The other one's a little better. These are 95 grains. It's backwards. Sorry about that. Good night, Jerome. On a C bus heading home. See you, buddy. What is that drum magazine on top of the safe? That one up there is an SKS 762 by 39 for my SKS. And then, yes, I have not tried these yet. Personal Defense Federal Premium Hydro Shocks. They're supposed to be pretty good. I've actually never even opened the box yet, so I don't even know what they look like. They're similar to my Hydro Shock 38 Special Plus P Plus that are military and law enforcement only. That's the 380 that you only have 7 left. No, this one. The PDX Defenders. I have more than that because I have like a mag and a half loaded of these in my 380. No, these I have 2 or 3 boxes worth. 2 boxes. The Federal Hydro Shocks. What do these even look like? Ooh, those look nice. There we go. It's got that little pyramid in the center, that little projectile popping out. SKS of Beauty. Yeah, I have one. It's a Norinco from 52, 53. Currently, I have a banana clip magazine on it. Let's see. I can turn you to it. It is right... Oh, it's right behind me. It's right there. Right here. Can't really see it very well. Right here. There we go. Right here. Tip of my finger. Way back there, leaning against the wall, like 3 feet from me. I've ran that mag only one time. The last one failed to feed and jammed the tip in. Before that, it had the original mag in it. You know, the full size, what is it, a 10 rounder or something that they come with? Yeah, see YouTube, not for sale. No touchy, don't want to get banned. Correct. Yeah, I never touch them. They accuse us of it all the time. Well, they haven't in a while, but they have, and every time they accuse me of it, I've never won. Fortunately. Oh, we got somebody over here. Hey, what's up, Aquatic? Desert Army more viewers. SMT Top 60 online. Aquatic, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, they have used this probably 3 or 4 times now, and I've shown proof, and they don't care. They don't care. They reject it right away. I've pled a couple of them, but they still don't care. See, do I have any plus PC? I have some FTX 180 Critical Defense, but they're not... I think they're a little bit different than those other ones. Oh, yeah. Here's some customs. Here is some self-defense. There's their FTX 2. But I don't think these are plus Ps. They're 115 grain, 124 grain XTPs. How'd the summer go? It went well. I think it did anyways. These are brass shells versus that other one I have that's a non-XTP is not a brass shell. Interesting. Hey, Baker. Welcome, buddy. It's the AI. They won't review with a human under 1 million subscribers. No, they have reviewed them, but they just always reject them. A friend gave me a box of Remington Ultimate Defense 380. He got rid of his... I don't have any Remington 380. I have one box of this oddball stuff. Let's see if I can bring it out here. I got one box of this stuff right here. It's called XD Extreme Defense. I don't know who it's made by. I forget what it says on the cartridge. It's made by Spear. At least the shells are Spear. I got this for $14.50 for 50 rounds of self-defense. That's not too bad. And then I have 2 boxes of the 20 of the Hydro Shock 380s. I have a little bit of these 380 PDX1s. I have 2.5 boxes of AAC. And that's about it for 380. I do not have much 380. I need to get more or just reload. I have projectiles to reload, but they're too heavy for a 380. Not even sure what size these are. These are 90 grain. In a zombie apocalypse, is a shotgun better or a rifle? Probably a rifle because you can find ammo more. The 380 box is made for full-size handgun, whatever that means. This 380 box is made for full-size handguns. Okay. Air 15 with LVPO, FMJ, and drone shot. That sounds cool. That sounds really cool. Sounds awesome. Everybody's awesome. Sorry for my roommate's language if you're hearing that. He said a bad word. He said a bad word. I sorry. He no have a what do you call it? A filter. No filter. When I don't reload defense ammo for my wife, I buy her either Hornady Critical Defense or Norma's defense ammo. So you're probably talking about these. Critical Defense, 115 grains. I also have a box of customs, XTPs. There's maybe half a box. Hornady Customs, XTPs. Oh no, there's only 4 in here. These only for my friend, filterless roommate. Eastern says, yep. About the Critical Defense. No, they're good ammo. That one's a full box. This one's a full box. I've had it for a while. And this one's got this one probably is a half a box. There's only 4 of these customs. They're 124 grains. But these ones, just barely less than a half a box. These Critical Defense of this one. No, that's good ammo. They're just expensive, but good ammo. What I like about Hornady, it usually says your muzzles at muzzle as well as how many yardage. And sometimes it'll show your, what do you call it too? Your muzzle energy on the box too. I like that about Hornady. They got lots of info on their stuff a lot of times. A lot of times, my friend. Yeah, these are Hornady FTXs, and these 3 are plus Ps. I do have plus Ps of some X Defense. Those are from Freedom Munitions. They're pretty neat looking. But most of my stuff isn't plus Ps. Oh, there's some 25 Auto Customs. I have some of those too. Whole bunch of them in Hornady. Anywho. Oh. My back's a little sore. I don't know why. Oh. Sorry, folks. Getting tired for some reason. Guess it is 7:37. I went to bed pretty late last night because I was studying until about 11:30. I prefer to load defense ammo for her because I know it will be reliable. There you go. Do you have any Buffalo Bore ammo? I do. Got some 44 mag, 340 grain. I have some 460 Buffalo Bore. It's like the hottest 460 they carry. And then I have a box of 357 mag, heavy recoiling. It's like their hottest ones. And then I have one box of, I accidentally bought 45 ACP rimmed. It's for revolvers, 45 ACP. I don't have anything that shoots that, so I'm kind of stuck with it. I would like to get a box of 500 of Buffalo Bore, or maybe some double tap. Or maybe I have some double tap 500. I thought I did have a box of it. Where's it at? Must be in the back. I do have some double tap. Be nice to get some Buffalo Bore of that. They're just so expensive, Buffalo Bore. I mean, they're one of the best. That and Underwood. Underwood ammo is top notch, and Buffalo Bore is. Both of them are expensive, especially Buffalo Bore. Yeah, they aren't cheap. I don't have any Underwood ammo. I've never bought any Underwood ammo. So you got some 44 mag in the Buffalo Bore. Nice. Nice. Any 50 cal Barrett, Desert Eagle, or Beowulfs? I don't have a 50 cal. I have a projectile of it. A 50 cal Barrett. No, I do have a 50 cal projectile. I have some 500s. I have in here. I have a 500 revolver. It's a Magnum Research. I do have a Desert Eagle, but it's not a 50 AE. It's a 9 mil. And do I have a Beowulf? I do not. Looks like you will have to resolve the issue of not having the right gun for the ammo. Wink, wink. Yeah. So I have a cowboy lever or cowboy 45 Colt. So and you can interchange the cylinders for 45 ACP. But since that wasn't an original 45 ACP revolver, those plus Ps will not work for it. I could either machine it or get another pistol. Desert Eagle is on brand. I have double tap for my 357 mag. I have some double tap for the 500 and for my 45 Colt plus Ps. They're 1,000 foot-pounds of energy. There is one other company that is actually hotter than that. Corbon makes one that's 1,100 foot-pounds of pressure for 45 Colt. That is a hot round. Mine are 1,000 is the hottest, but I cannot shoot those in my revolver. For the 45 Colt, it's too hot, so I shoot them in my 460, which is not really that much because it doesn't move a lot compared to my 460 Smith & Wesson mags. I have double tap for 357. Awesome. My hottest 357 would be my Buffalo Bore. They're 899 foot-pounds. You should get another pistol. You need just one more revolver. That 45 ACP revolver. Yes, definitely. Now, the last Pew Pew I bought would have been either the Desert Eagle or the TX22, I believe. Now, the TX22, the channel paid for that. The Desert Eagle was a Christmas gift. I bought it a little bit before Christmas because I didn't want it to run away. It was such a good deal. The 9mm Desert Eagle. Bear! He's like, what's up, Desert? What's up, Desert? Baker says, that's what I did. I bought a 45 HP ammo. During a ammo scarcity, I bought a 45 Colt. Like 5 years later, first ammo I used was the box. Oh, okay. I bought a 45 pistol, not a 45 Colt. But you bought it 5 years later. Okay. I have two things that shoot 45 ACP. My 1911 and then the 45 Colt that I can change the cylinders out. Then it's been a awful long day spell. Dry spell. A little bit. Texas is in the middle of the ice apocalypse. Those are teeth chattering. It's not a diesel engine. Yep. So you're getting some of that too, huh? So today was sunny for us, even though yesterday was cold and drizzly, and then the day before as well. But today's been sunny. It was sunny. It's dark now. I mean, we're 7:42, so yeah, it's dark now. Oh, excuse me. Boy, I am tired. I might stop it early tonight because I'm just tired as all get out. I finished studying my sermon and getting all the notes together in a nice alignment about 11:30 last night. Did the power go out like 2020? Over there in Texas? I don't know. Arizona is likely the best state for weather. Possibly. Where I'm at, it doesn't get as hot as Tucson or Phoenix. That's nice. I have some underarms for my... Underarms or Underwood for my 380, but don't know which 389 I have it loaded in. Underarms? You probably mean Underwood ammo? Maybe? 380 I have it loaded in. Yeah, you probably mean Underwood, more than likely. Yeah, they make 380s too, I guess. Underwood ammos, or you're probably mean Underwood ammo arms. Yeah, I guess that's what you mean. Yep, yep. Wow, guys, I was just. Yeah, Underwood. LOL. Carrie Underwood. Captain Underpants. What? I like your Indian accent. I'm working on mine. Thank you very much. Thank you. Come again. You have to. The trick to it all is you have to move your head a little bit. If you don't move your head, it is not right. Could I have been on a Google listing? Your Google listing is not showing up on the website on all platforms of the search bar. Oh, here we go again, guys. Yawn, yawn, yawn. I'm probably making you all yawn. You look like an albino Indian. Yep. Good under something ammo. Good under something ammo. What? Is that another typo? I think you mean good Underwood ammo. I got it, mate. We got it very well. Have to keep looking at my tablet over there to see if anybody left a message for me over there. If it shows a little green dot by the little text symbol, then I know that someone left me a message or not. Yeah, that's how we look. That's what we figured out. Because it doesn't have a running chat like that over there. Desert yawning is contagious. Oh, it's very bad. Very contagious. Prince Harry? Are you Harry Potter? Harry Potter? No, Prince Harry, mate. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, I'd love to be a voiceover actor. It'd be fun. Like for cartoons or something. That'd be cool. I would love that. Very cool. Any other voice impressions? I don't know. If I feel in the mood, I'll do something, I guess.
Colum, my precious. My precious.
Isn't Ruger in Arizona? Yeah, they've been in Arizona for a while in Prescott. I have a face for radio, but not a voice. Just the face. He just has the face for radio, not the voice. Poor guy. You have to have both, bro. Pobrecito hermano, porque es su cabeza triste. Isn't Prescott a big mining town? I don't think so. I don't know if it ever was. I didn't think it was. I have a voice for newspapers. That's hilarious. I've never heard of that one. We got to screenshot that one. That's hilarious. Prescott is not known for mining that I know of. I'll have to look that up. Here, I've been in Arizona a long time. Long time? You've been here a long time. You've been a long time in Arizona. Born and raised here, my friend. But yeah, I did not know that. Maybe. I didn't think so. I'm back. I brought my dad some dinner. Okay. 30-30 Underwood, $50 plus shipping. Wow. That's for 20 rounds, huh? 30-30, 20 rounds, 50? That's actually not that bad for 30-30, honestly, for that type. There's more to Arizona than Phoenix. Oh, way more. Well, I'm not in Phoenix. I'm south of Phoenix, like way down south. I'm south of Tucson. I could almost spit on the border wall. Just about. I have friends who are, here's the border wall, the border road, a 10-acre lot, and then their 10-acre lot. They're literally that close to the border wall. But no, I'm only, as the crow flies, if I could fly, I'm like 10 minutes from the border if I could fly. Brownlee says 20 rounds. That's honestly, to me, that's not that bad for high-end 30-30, $50. So that would be like $250 a round. That's about what, like, costs. This stuff right here. AMAX 380 Win. That's about how much this stuff costs. Which it did. My gun did not like this ammo. It did not like this AMAX. I could not sight it in worth a hoot. So I gave up on it for this stuff. It takes some own land on the wall. They do, my friend. Wow. Is the wall built yet? It's been built over here for a long time. That's about what most match stuff cost. Yep. That's what 50 AE runs, 250. Yeah, J-Dog should know. He used to have a 50 AE. He's got that 357 Magnum now, Desert Eagle, which looks sweet. Because it looks just like the OG 50 AE Desert Eagle. Versus mine doesn't, because it's the Jericho version of the Desert Eagle. Allegedly. Aww, he's crying because he showed it. $20 for Underwood plus shipping for $380 plus P. And that's probably 20 rounds as well, or 25. Sometimes, let's see, how many are in this? Sometimes, yeah, this is 20. Sometimes defense rounds comes to 25. Sometimes it comes to 20. So that's $1 a round. I paid more than that for this. This PDX-1 was 28 something for 20. So it was like 20, like $1.08 a round, I think. And these Federal, I think were 26 for a box of 20. 20 rounds, I figured, yep. I wonder if the wall all along the border is finished, New Mexico, Texas. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of it was completed, a fair amount, from Coronado Caverns, where I've sent you, put some info about the caverns I've been in many times in videos, all the way to way past Naco. I'm trying to remember where the wall stops that way. I mean, it goes and goes and goes. It goes past Douglas and Agua Prieta. Bear says Federal and Winchester 30-30 average price around 40 a box. Let's see. I think I have some Federal Hydro Shocks. Or did I use them all up? I did have a couple of them. Not sure where they are now. Do I have any Winchester 30-30? I have one. PowerPoint. 30-30 Win, 170 grain. They're a little heavy. They're on the heavy side, mate. Let's see here. I haven't really even bought defense ammo. I always just made my dad bring me boxes of Winchester Ranger, 127 grain plus B plus from work. That's some good stuff. The Ranger, I hear, is pretty good. I have some plus P plus 380. It's Hydro Shocks. High velocity 38. Sorry, it's not 380. It's 38 special. Law enforcement only. Which that stuff is law enforcement only as well. The Ranger 127 plus B plus. The caverns connect to Mexico. It goes the wrong way. The caverns go kind of northeast versus the border's the other side of the road. There's a road, a mountain range, and then the border wall. Then there's the road and the mountain range here with the cavern in it. Let's see. The Ranger is hard to get because it's produced for police contracts. Yep. That's kind of how this stuff is right here. Not kind of, it is. These right here. They are plus B plus Freedom premiums for law enforcement only. And how'd I get them? They're Hydroshock jacketed hollow points. Well, you ever heard of gun shows? That's where I got it. Mexico invaded the U.S. under Pancho Villa. Pancho Villa. These are nice looking rounds. Hydroshock. Plus B plus FC Federal cartridge. They be very nice, my friend. Pancho Villa. Yep. It looks like the box is from the 90s or early 2000s. Non-corrosive primers. I'd hope so. Yeah, plus B plus. Even do any tight cave diving. I've never done like cave diving, as in like water cave diving. I have gone through a couple tight holes, but not super tight. Had some Rangers. There you go. EDC ammo 9mm SIG V Crown around 30 a box of 20. Always wait on sales. Yeah, that's expensive. V Crown. SIG though is very good ammo. SIG is up there with these Federal Premiums and these PDX-1 Defenders. They're right there. They cost a lot, but how much is your life worth, right? 45 long Colt plus P, $20 for 20 rounds. No, that's a deal. That actually is not bad for plus P. I have some plus P double tap Colt, but it's a box of 50. They are a hard cast solid. 265. No, those are 20 rounds. No, it's only 20 rounds. Yeah, I forget what I paid for those. That's underwood ammo. That is a deal. The plus P plus 38 specials were arguably harder to acquire back in the day. Those were called Treasury Load. Secret Service used them. Correct. I did hear about that because that's when Secret Service used to use revolvers. What are you talking about? I fell asleep and I woke up again. Ammo and the wall they were building. Back before USSS was DHS. I still have Black Talons. Those are hard to find. Yeah, they are. I'm looking on Cheaper Than Dirt. I have heard about that one. Oh, Canella, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want, Canella?
Hello.
All right, I mess with the dog. Oh. Excuse me. Plus P was popular for a while, but I avoid it because I consider it hard on the gun and long run. Yeah, in the long run it would.
Canella, what are you doing? What? What? Canella. Canella, what are you doing? Do you think I need to come in?
We make that in. What's up, Lyric? Yeah, overpressure ammo does cause premature wear. Yep. Good point, Baker. Yep. Lyric, thanks for coming by. Lyric, that was my grandma's maiden name. One of her last names, yeah, maiden name. It was Lyric. Canella, what are you doing? What 22 is best? What you mean by the actual pew or the projectile part?
Canella, you're getting in the way. Watch out.
Let's see here. Cheaper Than Dirt used to be decent prices, but I haven't seen good prices in years. I always use Ammo Seek to find good deals. But yeah, tactical, what you meaning? 12th state. What tactical is what 22 is best? You mean like by the ammo or the pew? Gun deals is another good to yes. Desert Dust, spelunking, or the recreational exploration of caves produced spelunking. Pronounced spelunking. I would pronounce it spelunking. 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 I don't know. Stinger or Aguila? I have Aguila. Stuff kind of stinks. Stingers are nice, but some guns don't like them. They say not to run Stingers in the TX22 if you have an FRT on it. But other than that, I think most of them run pretty good. But yeah, Aguila just stinks. I normally just get the box of 333 or 555 when they're on sale. Most of the time, they're a hollow point. All mine run pretty good with them. Aguila sucks. Sometimes they do. I pronounced it falling in a cave. Like that.
Oh, Canella. Come here. Come on, girl. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I need to go in this natural cave I found way up on the top of a saddle. But I don't have any repelling gear, so I need to somehow do that. Use CCI. That is one of the better ones to use. CCI and, what was it, Federals? I believe. They have less problems.
What are you doing?
Huh? Which Stingers would be CCI. Agila 22 was dirtier when I used it. Maybe it's better now. Oh, it is dirty. It's dirty, which all 22s are, but it is dirty. And it stinks. The powder they use, dude. A lot of malfunction with a case of 9mm Agila I bought. I don't think I have any. The only Agila I get are 22s. I bought, but more malfunction than I cared to keep track of. Yeah, I only get Agila 22s, which I haven't bought in a while. What are you doing? What are you doing? Did you just fart? Or is that your breath? Whew, something stinks. Canetta, did you just fart? She's like, oh, I come over here and let some gas out and then run away. A box of Agila has grease on the tips. There you go. Helps them go in better that way. A little bit of lubricant ain't hurt nobody. For the tip wise of the bullets. Let's clarify here. Let's see here. I think I have some Agila over here. Oh, got to move this box of 1,000 rounds of 9. Yeah, I got Agila. I got super elite hollow point, and I forget what. Got a whole bunch of stuff back here. Thing is, that ammo's older than some other stuff, so I need to rotate it out. Oh, some of those are kind of old. Maybe the Agila that you got. Let's see. Maybe the Agila that you smell. No. CCI Federal and Remington Thunderbolts are my favorite. Yeah, Remington Thunderbolts are pretty good. Blazer or stick to Federal for 9mm. Blazer. I have Blazer brass. I got like 3 or 4 boxes of it. No, I got 5 boxes. It comes on sale at a decent price off and on at my cow ranch for like $11.99, $12.99 box. Forget. And then I every once in a while I'll get the box of 50 or the 100 of the Winchester white box for just plinking. Most of my guns run it no problem. I do have a gun that does not like it. Or actually 2 of them, but one really doesn't. Don't blame your smelly ammo on the poor doggy. Come on, man. Give it a break, man. I know, right? No, I'm not shooting in here, so it should be fine. It should be fine, my friend. What's that back there? Oh, that's 12 gauge, 2 3/4, 1 ounce, number 7.5. Those are Federals. I got a whole box full back there. Dogs don't brush their teeth after they clean themselves. Neither do cats. I remember it after kissing my pets. Right? It's like the other day when I was trying to put Skittles harness on him. He was licking my face like crazy. They say, though, that doggy's saliva is actually pretty clean. If you want to clear up a sore, it's actually not bad for them to lick your sore because the saliva is actually good for the wound. That's what they say. That's what they say. So it must be true. It must be true. You sound like Donald Trump. I do not know how to sound like Donald Trump. I do not. What do you want, Canella? She like, I want more snack now. Give me now. I don't have no long time. Canella. She's pushing the camera around. Canella, you in the way long time. You in that long time. She got in the way again. You in way long time. Long time no see. Doggy. To move this over so she can get through a little easier. Well. That's a deep subject. Canella, what are you doing? Yep. What you guys got planned for the week? Got jobs all lined up? Things figured out? Tomorrow I'm working on looking at a job for some an RV plug-in and some other stuff, electrical. My dogs are my kids, so they run the house. Uh-oh. They're literally running around the house too, huh? Yeah, I got an electrical job to look at tomorrow. Hopefully I can do it. I need to get a couple quotes together for multiple people. What else? Sometimes Mondays are lighter days for me. You do all trades. I'm a handyman. So I do a lot of electrical. I go like flooring, tile, bathroom models, laminate flooring, vinyl flooring. I don't do carpet because you need special tools for that. Add in electrical, switch out outlets, painting, drywall repair, assembly of furniture, picture frame hanging, like curtain hanging, stuff like that. All sorts of stuff as a handyman. I do not do, which I could do, irrigation or landscaping. I don't do any of those. I know how to, I just don't do it. Stinger 22 grain is only 36, and you need 40 grain for an auto 22. Yep. I'm retired, 68. My dad is 63, and he just got retired. Can you still get Remington Thunderbolt? The last time I bought some was about 7 years ago when I bought a case of them. My local gun and pawn shop does, but they get used ammo in, so who knows? Monitor weather and wait for the next couple days. There you go. There you go. Yep. Well, that's what you're going to do. Hey, Robert, what's up? What's good, Bubba? I'm back for a minute. Never asked. You got any Glocks? I do. It's in the safe. I have a Glock 20 10 mil. Only Glock I have. It's the only Glock I own, my friend. I'm not a fan of Glocks. You pay a lot for the little bout you get. It's a $600 to $700 pew pew in the skin and shape and ergonomics and trigger of a $300 gun. But YouTube, just like this says right here, nothing's for sale. Not for sale. Nothing. Nope. Nothing is. No, sir. SR9 or dagger? I've seen the dagger. I don't know if I've ever seen an SR9. Glock bear shooter. Yeah, that one is. Yeah, 10 mil a bear shooter. No joke there. I have some hard casts too for it. I need to get a chest holster for my 460 as a backup when I go bear hunting. Or a holster for the 10, which I need one for that too. But yeah, I'd probably say, I don't know, a SR9. When I've saw testing, different people testing the those two that you're talking about, I heard that the SR9 actually was better than the dagger. It had less malfunctions. I forget what channel that was. And each one he did 1,000 rounds in. It wasn't like one of the bigger ones, like Honest Outlaw or something like that. It was a little smaller channel in that one. It was still a decent size though. And you like my PSA dagger. I heard that the SR9 had less problems for him. Put a switch on it. I don't know if they have one. It's a Gen 3, so I don't think so. 110 SAS no? What? 110 SAS no. What do you mean by that, my little friend? What do you mean? We had 14 people in here for a tick. Now it went to 9. 9 personas in la chat. Anybody talking over there? Nah, doesn't look like it. See, I never messed with 10 mil much. I guess I'm still hanging on my 45 ACP. So 10 mil is a 40 projectile, like a 40 Smith & Wesson. It's just pretty much like the 357 Magnum, and the 40 is more like the 38 Special. That's the idea of it. It's pretty much the little brother, or the big brother of the 40, just like the big brother of the 38 Special is a 357 Mag. Review of 1,000 rounds through cheap pistols. It was something like that, yeah. He went through like 6 or 7 different cheap pistols. The worst one I actually owned, but his was the Gen 3. Mine's a Gen 2. But mine wasn't as bad as his, other than kind of, because it's picky on ammo. It likes Fiocchi or American Eagle Federals. They're dropping all the old Glocks, totally new redesigns because of the Switch lawsuit. Correct. And then like 2 weeks later, they had switches for them all. 10 mil is a 40 mag. Is a 40. Yep. Same thing, Brantley. Same thing. Shoots the same size projectile.
Hey, how are you doing?
See, senor, it is. You're all right, my little friend. You are so right.
Nice.
Ted Nagant likes the 10 mil. That's his fave.
Yeah.
It's also Kenrod's. Kenrod, one of his favorites is a 10 mil until he got a 357 SIG, and then he's like, you know what? That one's almost just as good. 40 is just softer recoil and shorter. It is. Yep, you are right. You can shoot a 40 and a 10. Unfortunately, though, if you do it too often, it's just putting the pressure on the extractor, and it could break it, so it's better to change the barrel out. So I might get a barrel swap for mine sometimes so I can shoot 40s in it. I've never shot a 40. I have 2 rounds or 3 rounds sitting up there on the table. Sorry, the bookshelf that someone gave me in a safe that I got from him. He gave it to me for free, a safe. Nugent likes the 10 mil. Got the tracking camera back on. Wee. I really like 10 mil. Wink, wink. What do you mean? California laws ruin it for the rest of the country. Yeah, you're right. I have a Glock 23. I think it's called, it's a 40. They shoot all right. They shoot all right. That didn't sound very convincing. And New York. 10th state and New York. New York's gun laws are just disgusting too. And right behind them is Illinois. Yeah, Illinois is the next one. The Turkey's Opinion's live right now. Good for him. He just went live. Or gonna be live. It might have been a scheduled. I watch him, the Turkey's Opinion. It's been a little bit. Hey, what's up, Andrew? My brother, how are you? We're doing great. So I haven't been on in a while. My passed away last week. Who passed away, my friend? Been on a while. My passed away last week. What's going on? And Washington. Yeah, Washington's right behind Illinois and Oregon. Ooh. Andrew, what's up, my brother? Oh, I need to shut my door. You can hear my roommate like crazy.
He does have a dick.
What happened here, Andrew? Someone passed away. Been a while. My passed away last week. Louisiana laws are awesome. We just carry and buy what we want if you're not a felon. Same. Arizona's really nice. Andrew says, my Uncle Bradley. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Sorry for your loss, my brother. Your Uncle Bradley. Brantley says, I miss my Glock 20. My uncle got it a few years back. If I spent another like 100 cheeseburgers, I could have got the comp version, the 20C. But I was like, I'm already putting so much into this. For one, because it's a Cali edition. And it's only a 10-rounder. New Jersey, you can go to prison for having hollow points. En serio? ¿Por qué? Like, that's what you use. If you do Full Metal Jackets, they'll hit the guy behind him. And the guy behind him? No, not quite. I have 3 Glocks, all Gen 5, added 3.5, Ghost Bar on triggers, and night sights, decent shooters. Nice. Evan's like, what the bleep? Really? Andrew says, thank you, brother. You're welcome. You're welcome. And again, yeah, seemed weird for you thanking me for saying that in a way, or me saying you're welcome for that sounds weird. See, 10 mil with hollow point FRT 10, 50 round drum and vertical forearm grip. Yeah, that's a recipe for someone going knock, knock, knock on your door. It's a 3-letter agency. What's up, Isaac? Will you recommend using modern 12 gauge and antique shotguns? Mainly side-by-sides. No. So I have some antique shotguns. I have a whole bunch on the wall. Here, I'll switch the camera for you here. So I have a 10, a 12, a 12, a 12, a 12. Those are all antiques, except maybe this one's like 1905, 1912. There's a couple antiques in here. And then I have one on the table that I'm currently working on. I just posted a video about me, I've got some parts right here for it. I'm slowly rebuilding this one, but it's hard to find parts for it. So as I get them, I'm building it. But no, do not shoot modern. The only moderns you can't really find here in the States because they're super low power. Now you could possibly, on maybe an early 1900s, you could probably do those white rhinos right there that are low recoil. But anything older, you want to load them yourself with something like this, a brass shell, and load them yourself. Because otherwise, in round like a Pyrodex or some other equivalent of black powder, or actual black powder, because the gun's gonna go boom boom in the wrong spot. You don't want it to go boom boom. That'd be bad. You have a freeze warning. Uh-oh. See, we can hide the hollow points with 50-50 solder. 25 degrees. There you go. Very, very cold for the south that I heard.
Canelo, what do you want?
Canelo, what's going on?
What's up, Canelo? Hello.
Good puppy. Uh-oh, here comes Skittles. He's getting jelly. Yeah, you do not want to run like a regular old bird shot in these. You will have some problems, especially because like this is twisted, or no, this is laminated. I'm not touching it, YouTube. See my shadow? It's not touching it. This one is, I forget what, that one's Damascus. That one's Damascus up there. So you got to run non-modern.
Skittles? Where'd he go? Oh, where's Skittles?
He's gone. Skittle's gone. Ooh, nice doggy. That one is my German Shepherd. She's about 13 years old.
Canella. If you wanted to come in, come in.
Yeah, I was just expecting
What?
to feel like trash.
No, back up.
Woke up and I was like,
He's like, I want to go outside. Well, if you want to go outside, you got to scratch on that door. Plus, the donkeys are out, so you can't go out.
And then I have another dog that is a red heeler. He's on all my hiking videos. What about Southern Arizona? So we just got over 2 days of rain, so it was cold and drizzly, like 53 degrees all day long, which for Arizona is it's a little chilly all day long. Sometimes barely got above 50. And then this morning, we woke up to a clear day, and the mountains back there full of snow again. She's a good pup. Canella, no. Dogs are like, want in, I want out. I want in, I want out. Yeah, I know, again and again. Yeah, that's dogs for you. That is dogs for you. Yep. But the other one's a red heeler. She is on my channel, or he is on my channel quite a bit, because he goes on hikes with me, cave exploring, my mine exploring videos. He loves it over there. But Isaac, if you're still on, what type of old shotgun do you have? Is it like a Belgium? A lot of mine are Belgium. What type you got? Because like mine, I think like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of my shotguns are antiques that are for the double barrels. And probably 4 or 5 of those are Belgium made. No, 2 of them are US, the rest are Belgium. Or no, one's not. One's made in England. It's in English. The F. Williams is in English. The H.J. Sterling's a Belgium. I don't remember what brand that other one is. It's a Grenache. That one's made in Belgium. And then I have 2 that are North American firearms, or American firearms. And then I have another Belgium, the one on the counter up there. Any North American arms. The little revolvers, I have one. I have one little revolver. It's a 22 Magnum 5-shot. My dog's relaxing with me watching the live stream. There you go. I don't need an alarm. I have German Shepherds. They just look at me like, you're not busy right now, are you? Yeah, you don't hear that. Yep. Let's see. We got a whole bunch of notifications on my tablet over there. Let's see. I figured so much after living in Southern Arizona for years, I will be in Southern Arizona for my Uncle Bradley's memorial service. That's in Tucson, right? Because I know you. I think you said it was they were from Tucson, the family, right? To aid the way back from SHOT Show. Hey, Stifler, what's up, brother? Welcome back to Arizona, bro. In February, okay. Back to Arizona, your home state. At least for now, right? Hey, it's a nice state. It's a very nice state. It's a great state. You like it a lot. It's a great state. Arizona. Oh, I can't sound like him. I'm not good at it. China. I get that part okay. The rest, not really. I'm not that great at an impression for him. Brantley says, yeah, I get to get out the hot tomato cabin fever really bad. Yes, Tucson. See, Tucson, like Vale Road, Houghton Road. Would be Houghton Road, be Tucson. It's like 50 minutes from my house, I think, Houghton Road. There's a new Kmart, not Kmart, they ain't around no more. There's a new Home Depot over there. There's an EG's, there's like a Pan Express, a Ross, a DD's discount, I think. What else is over there? EG's is a sub sandwich place, which I think you would know that because they've been around for years. There's probably a Dutch Brothers over there. I don't know. There's some other stuff. Anywho, you're right back. Okay, Stifler, see you, bud. See you in a bit. But you just got here. No. Let's see. I think I'll shut my live off on my Rumble because. Hey, see you guys on Twitch and Rumble. See ya. Appreciate you coming by. Battery's dying on this. We got to shut her down. See you guys later. There we go. Perfecto. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lives so far on Rumble. All right. What do we got? Let's see here. I'm from Philly. We just got like 10 to 11 inches of snow. Isaac, my brother, is in Fredericksburg, Harrisburg area in PA, and they got like 25 inches in total so far, I think. Isaac, what you said it's a 12 gauge antique that you got of a shotgun? Is it like a Belgian made with the exposed hammers like mine? You did any shooting this weekend? Oh, Andrew, no, it's been raining. I would have loved to. It was raining. I wanted to get you shooting content, but I couldn't. 90 for 500 mag, 20 round. 90 for 500 mag, 20 rounds. Ooh, ow, Brantley, why so expensive? Are those Underwoods? Isaac says, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Although I don't know where from. It's probably either laminated, pressed, or Damascus barrels, probably. I think I'd say more of mine are Damascus than not. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of mine are Damascus of the double barrel antiques. That's the laminated. The one over there is like pressed steel. It's kind of weird. Underwood. Yeah, Underwood ammo is pricey. Andrew says, gotcha. Yeah, I need to get you guys some shooting content, and I did some loadings the other day on a live here, but very little detail here, but more on Twitch and Rumble. And because I can do a better angle, because you can't show a lot on reloading how you do it on YouTube. They don't like that. So if you wanted a better angle, Twitch and Rumble had the better. But better angle. So I did a 9, 357 Magnum, 38 Special, and 338 Lapua. Here's Damascus. I'll pick the case. I think the look. I'll pick that because I like the look. Yeah, it looks nice. Later, Desert, got to get some stuff. Take care before bed later. Thank you, Bear, for stopping by. Andrew says it's been raining here for 3 days here and dropping in temperature in low 20s. It was raining here 2 days. Canella, no. You don't need to come in here. Canella, no. I need to get off the live here myself soon. We've been on 2 hours. Let's see. I need to put the donkeys away so the doggies can go outside. Then bring the doggies back in. Yep. And then I need to actually eat something for supper. I had some cheese, sliced sharp cheese. I had some milk and some yogurt earlier, Greek yogurt. So we'll probably start quitting ourselves, folks. So, yep. Canella, wait patiently, please. That's the big dog, her name, that German Shepherd you all saw earlier. She's like 13 years old. But yeah, appreciate you all coming by, guys, to Desert Armory and More. There's 8 of you in here now. Thank you for coming by. I think we mostly stuck around 5 and above. We didn't have any that said 0 tonight when like 6 of you were in here like the other day. I fixed my Heritage Rough Rider. Its trigger spring broke. That's what I did this weekend. Awesome. I need to fix the trigger spring on my Pieta black powder. She just wants the food she thinks you have. Now, she licked off both plates, so she knows I don't have anything. Anyways, guys, we're going to sign off for the night. Appreciate you all for coming to Desert Armory More. Thank you for the 2 jewels that someone sent. I'm trying to remember who that was. I don't remember. Anyways, you know who you were. I don't think you're in here anymore. But appreciate you all. You have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed rest of your life. And remember, you can never go wrong doing what's right. And through Jesus Christ is the way to salvation. I've never heard of 70 grain. No, I have not. Anyways, appreciate you guys. Have a blessed one. Till next time, folks, Desert Armory and More is out. See you guys. Appreciate you. Good night.